Giggling Granny, the creepy story of serial killer Nannie Doss. Welcome, true crime enthusiasts. Today, we delve into the unsettling tale of a woman whose sweet facade hid a heart full of darkness. This is the story of Nannie Doss, infamously dubbed the Giggling Granny. What happens when the image of a loving grandmother is shattered by shocking revelations of murder? Buckle up as we explore the top 10 chilling facts about Nannie Doss, a figure whose actions leave us questioning the nature of evil and trust. Her seemingly innocent demeanor masked a chilling reality that few could have anticipated, drawing us into a world where love and betrayal coalesce in the most sinister ways. How did a devoted family member transform into a calculating killer? Prepare to be captivated and horrified as we uncover the disturbing layers of Nannie's life, revealing the shocking truth behind her giggles and the darkness that lurked beneath. Number 10. A troubling childhood. Nannie Doss was born on November 4, 1905 in Blue Mountain, Alabama. What childhood experiences could shape a person into a killer? Nannie's upbringing was marred by strict parental control and emotional neglect, with her father enforcing a regime that crushed her spirit. Isolated and bullied by peers, she developed a profound sense of inferiority and resentment that would haunt her throughout her life. Imagine the seeds of bitterness being sown deep in a young girl's heart. What kind of monster might she become? The combination of her father's harshness and her mother's indifference created a tumultuous environment, foreshadowing the violent path she would eventually take. Number 9. A series of unfortunate marriages. Nannie's adult life was defined by a string of tumultuous marriages. Could love turn into lethal betrayal? She married her first husband, Louis Doss, in 1924, but their relationship quickly soured. After years of tension, he died under mysterious circumstances in 1945. What secrets lay behind the closed doors of their home? Nannie's subsequent marriages ended similarly, with each husband meeting a tragic fate. Each relationship spiraled deeper into darkness, raising suspicions among friends and family. How could a woman who appeared so sweet be responsible for such tragic ends? The mounting questions only served to enhance the sense of dread surrounding her life. Number 8. The dark motive of greed. Nannie Doss's motives were deeply entwined with financial gain. What price are people willing to pay for wealth? After the suspicious deaths of her husbands, she collected life insurance payouts that fueled her desire for a lavish lifestyle. Her charm and manipulation turned her partners into unwitting victims, leaving a trail of devastation in her wake. With each murder, she didn't just eliminate a spouse, she secured her financial future. This insatiable greed revealed a sinister side of her character, forcing us to ponder the depths of human ambition and the moral boundaries people are willing to cross for a taste of luxury. Number 7. The role of poison. Nannie Doss had a particular penchant for using poison, specifically arsenic, as her weapon of choice. What makes poison the perfect tool for a cunning killer? Doss wielded this deadly substance with calculated precision, allowing her to eliminate her victims while maintaining an innocent appearance. The slow, insidious nature of poison allowed her to carry out her heinous acts without raising immediate suspicion, allowing her to play the role of the dutiful wife. But what happens when the facade crumbles? Her method of choice highlighted not just her intelligence, but also a chilling detachment from the lives she extinguished, demonstrating how a seemingly caring person can harbor the darkest intentions. Number 6. The first suspicion. The first serious suspicion around Nannie Doss emerged after the death of her mother. Could the person who raised you really be your greatest enemy? After Nannie's mother passed away under suspicious circumstances, relatives began to connect the dots surrounding the untimely deaths of her husbands. Their shared unease spiraled into paranoia, leading to a growing chorus of whispers about her true nature. What happens when family ties unravel under the weight of suspicion? This dark chapter in her life marked the beginning of a complex web of deceit, raising questions about the trust we place in our loved ones and the potential for betrayal lurking just beneath the surface. Number 5. The killing of the third husband. Nancy's third husband, Frank, was yet another victim of her murderous spree. How could a loving spouse turn into a predator? After marrying Frank, Nancy's behavior became increasingly suspect, particularly during his rapid health decline. His death, cloaked in mystery, finally led to an autopsy that revealed traces of arsenic in his system. What went through the minds of those who believed they knew her? Frank's demise raised alarms, prompting authorities to examine her history more closely, opening the door to a chilling investigation that would uncover the truth behind her facade of innocence. Number 4. The arrest and investigation. In 1954, Nannie Doss was arrested and charged with murder, shocking a community that had once trusted her. What secrets would be unearthed in the wake of her arrest? As investigators began to piece together her life, they uncovered a disturbing pattern of suspicious deaths surrounding her. Her life insurance policies and the bizarre circumstances of her husband's deaths painted a harrowing picture of a woman who had manipulated those around her for years. What horrors lay behind the curtain of domestic bliss she had created? The chilling investigation revealed a twisted narrative of greed, deception, and betrayal, unraveling a life marked by darkness and destruction. Number 3. The trial and conviction. The trial of Nannie Doss quickly turned into a sensational media spectacle. How did a killer maintain her innocence in the face of overwhelming evidence? During her trial, Nancy showcased an unsettling demeanor, often giggling at inappropriate moments, earning her the haunting nickname Giggling Granny. What fueled this chilling laughter in the courtroom? Her behavior sent shockwaves through the community, contrasting sharply with the horrific testimonies from friends and family who had seen the darker side of her character. The prosecution painted a picture of a cold-blooded killer, while Nancy's facade began to crack under the weight of the evidence stacked against her. Number 2. Life in prison. After being sentenced to life in prison, Nancy's life took a dark turn. What does a killer think about behind bars? Even within the confines of her prison cell, Nancy exhibited no remorse for her actions, instead maintaining her innocence and defiantly laughing at the consequences of her crimes. How could someone so unrepentant continue to manipulate others from behind bars? Her chilling laughter echoed through the prison, haunting those who came into contact with her. The stories of her victims lingered like ghosts, and the emotional fallout from her actions became a heavy burden for the families she had shattered. Number 1. Death and legacy. Nannie Doss died in 1965, leaving behind a legacy as one of America's most notorious female serial killers. What lessons can we draw from the chilling tale of the Giggling Granny? Her story serves as a stark reminder of the darkness that can lurk behind a benign facade, challenging our perceptions of trust and innocence. The impact of her crimes reverberated through families and communities, prompting discussions about the nature of evil and the capacity for betrayal. What truths about human nature does her story reveal? Nancy's chilling narrative continues to captivate true crime enthusiasts, raising questions about the hidden depths of human ambition and the lengths individuals will go to achieve their desires, ensuring that her legacy endures as a cautionary tale for generations to come. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this story intriguing, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more gripping true crime content. Stay tuned for our upcoming videos that delve into the chilling and mysterious world of crime.